Marvel Rivals has an insane amount of playable characters at this point. Daredevil just joined, and he's something else to play. So I figured it was about time that we got together and we discussed how do all of these characters in Marvel Rivals rank? Who's the best and who's the worst? And for that, I've brought in my good friend Prashan to chat with us today. Hi Prashan, how are you?
Hi, how's it going? Ready
It's
to
going
talk
really
some
well.
rivals?
Yeah, I'm so excited to talk Rivals with you. If you guys don't know Prashan, you should go check him out. I'll have his channel down in the video description. Also, I guess we could use the collab feature for this,
Oh yeah, for sure.
so it'll be really easy. It should just be up on the screen, and you can just click subscribe right now. I think. And Prashan does Marvel Snap content. He also does Marvel Rivals content. How would you describe the stuff you do on your channel? You also talk comics too.
Yeah. I'm pretty much Snap Rivals, any Marvel game. I think I'm gonna dip into Cosmic Invasion once that's out
Ooh, oh, I'm
as
so excited
well,
for
and
Cosmic
then you'll
Invasion.
probably see me like talk those games and then lore like
Yeah, and then lore.
with those games, so you learn a little bit more of those characters while you play with them.
Nice, nice. So today we're going to be talking about Rivals, and I
Oh
want to
yeah, for sure.
know, as time has gone on, how things have shifted for you, because I know some of the characters you were playing at the beginning, and I'm wondering if you still stuck with them. So this will be fun to see like who you're loving lately.
Yeah. So this tier list might be, I don't know, I don't want to be flamed in the comments. Most of this might be my own personal bias as I've been playing this game since alpha, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll
Hopefully
see how it
us
goes.
and the viewers are on the same page.
Hopefully. But yeah, because I think with the thing with Rivals that's really cool is that honestly, all of these characters are really good. I think that there's potential for almost every character to be great. So I'm also wondering if they'll, who will be in the F tier. I don't know. We'll have to find out if there's someone we
Yeah,
really
we'll see.
despise. Yeah. Oh,
We'll
wait.
definitely see.
Maybe there is someone for me actually. I think
Oh
people that are
wow.
what yeah, people that watch my Marvel Rivals streams might know who I might put in F actually. There are some people I've cursed many a time. Okay,
So is it
so
like someone that you can't play or someone you hate playing against?
someone that I hate playing against. But the
Okay.
thing is I have played I think all of the characters at this point, and I don't know if I hate playing as them. So that might save them because all of the characters are pretty fun to play, to be honest with you. Like there's definitely I have preferences,
Mhm.
but yeah, I don't know if there's anyone I hate to play. So Adam Warlock is here. Where would we put him? What do you think, Prashan?
Me personally, I think I have him like B to C tier. He's a character I don't really play that often, and then I feel like he's like awkward when I play as him. Like I don't
Yeah.
see him as like a meta breaking character or a character that you see that much,
No, I
even
don't
in
see
like
him.
competitive
I don't
play.
see him as
But
meta breaking either, but he's fun though. Like I think Adam Warlock's fine. I agree with. I'll put him at C. I think I agree with you on that. I really don't play him. I played him at the beginning. I've come back to him a couple
mhm,
times just to be like, what's going on with this? And nothing super compelling, unfortunately.
yeah,
Sorry to the
like when
Adam
you think
Warlock fans.
when you think Adam Warlock, I think someone like strong and powerful, and I don't know.
I
He holds the gauntlet himself, and
it's
then like when you play as him, I don't know. It's like it's not. It's sort of underwhelming compared to like I don't know. We'll talk about other strategists later on, but I feel like there's other strategists that are stronger or impact the game more, if that makes sense.
I agree. And I think that it's also a little bit weird to kind of even have him as a strategist in this game.
Yeah,
Um,
it is cool that he can like revive everyone at once, but it's just like it depends on the timing. Like sometimes it's good because everyone dies at the same time, but at times everyone's just like dying at different times. So
yeah, yeah. Oh wait, I realized I think I can import everyone to the tier list. Oh, I can. Oh, whoa. There's our full roster. Yeah, we're gonna move on to someone who's the opposite of a strategist. Our Vanguard, Angela. What are you thinking of Angela? Have you played as her yet?
I played it with her a little bit,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I like her or not.
Right. I've
But,
played as Angela a bit. I actually think that she is a possibility to become my new favorite.
oh wow.
So I really like her. But she is really weird. So I know, like, the first time I played her, I was like, I don't know if I love her or I hate her. Like,
Yeah, I think this is one of those characters where it's like when someone plays it well against me, or like how do they play her so good? And then when I
yeah.
play as her, it's not as good. So
Yeah, she is. I think also higher. Like it is one of those characters that you have to have the skill set for Angela, and there's a
right.
certain way that you have to enjoy playing to even have fun playing as her. I think for sure.
Yeah, because like I could be like Little Rocket, and then she like flies me across the map, and I'm like, what the
Oh,
heck?
yeah, and then
And then
you're like, what's happening? I'm
yeah,
just
you
so
feel
dead.
so helpless. Yeah,
Yeah, when she like lifts you up on the spear, that's the worst. It hurts. It hurts, but every time I see it when someone's crushing it as Angela, there's also like as someone that likes Angela, I feel a little bit of pride for that person. I'm like, look at you. You're that's not easy. I know cuz I like playing her and she's challenging. So for me she'd be an A tier, but where is she for you?
for me, she's maybe like a B tier. Like she definitely has potential, but maybe
Okay.
it's my skill issue. Because
Okay, all right.
I feel like Angela and Venom are like the divey type of tanks that could like take out like the healers pretty quickly, or and she could fly as well, which is pretty cool. She's the first flying tank
I
in
know. A
Marvel
flying
Rivals.
tank is also horrifying, I think. That's just a
Yeah,
horrifying. The fact that they were like, let's do that. I was like, that's like redefining what I thought a tank could be, which is cool.
yeah.
Okay, well then I'm good to put her at B because I'm still not like 100% on her, so I'm good to put her a little lower. Let's put her at B for now.
Uh,
Okay, Black Panther though.
so this is one of those characters where I feel like he's S tier and then F tier at the same
At the
time.
same time.
Because it's like one of those characters
Yeah.
you hate playing against, especially if someone's
If
real
someone plays
good.
him well, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty
And then
unstoppable.
again, this is one of the characters that like I feel like I suck with. Like I can't do what good other good Black Panthers do. Um, I technically have him as a C tier.
A
That's
C
where I
tier.
have him, but I
Okay.
know a good Black Panther is S tier.
I mean, no, the Black Panther fans are gonna come for me. I really don't like Black Panther. I don't like playing as him. I don't really like playing against him. He's never really captured me like other characters have. And now
Mm.
I love Black Panther as a character, so like, don't at me. I love Black Panther, but just in the game, I just feel like he's not super exciting to me whenever I play as him.
Was this your F tier character or no?
This is like a D. Like I would
A
say
D.
like
Wow.
D. Yeah. Like I can see the potential and I've definitely seen some people crush it as Black Panther. So happy for those people. But that ain't me. And I don't know if it ever will be. I don't know if I'll ever get there with Black Panther.
Yeah,
So,
like I think he has like a high ceiling of like taking over games. Just
yeah.
depends on skill level and how comfortable you are with him. But
Okay, so you had him at F? Is that where you had him
no,
on
no,
your
no. I have him at C.
at
I think like
C?
with this
Okay.
the right person, he's S tier, and the wrong person, he's F. Because like
Right.
anytime you see someone play like Black Panther or Black Widow or Spider Man, you either think like they're really good or they might like suck. That's
Yeah.
normally what I see when I see people pick those characters.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, I'll put him up to C. I'll go with the C. I can see what you're saying, and I do think that I think it just as a character to play, there's so much potential for what you can do with Black Panther. Just not for me. I don't know what I'm doing when I play Black Panther. I suck. That's what I know. That's what I know I'm doing. Sucking at the game. Speaking of sucking, uh, Black Widow is a character that exists in this game.
Yes,
I
she
wish
is.
she was better. I really don't like her in Marvel Rivals, and I love Black Widow as a character.
I
But
think like the play style of Rivals doesn't just match. Like she doesn't match in with the play style of Marvel Rivals, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I feel like she's just always stronger for me whenever I'm playing her distance. Like as soon as I go in, she just doesn't feel like she has the power to stay in close for any long period of time. Like it's like if you get in close with someone, I feel like as Black Widow, your best shot is to try to like throw something quick and then get the heck out of there as fast as you can because you're going to be dead in like a
Yeah,
second. Like
yeah,
Iron
especially when you
Fist
have
and
those like
Wolverine can get in close. Black Widow is like I wouldn't try it. I only
right,
do it if I'm pulled in by somebody.
like the maps that were it's very like close combat, like it's horrible
It
with
sucks.
her in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it
And
really
then
and that's the other thing. I guess it really depends on the map too. That is true. That's a good point for Black Widow. Like some maps she's better and other maps she's just impossible to play, it feels like. Well,
right, yeah.
yeah.
And I think I have her like a C D tier. Where do you have
CD?
her at?
Yeah, I would say D. I would say D. I agree with you there. Let's put her at D.
Okay.
She's not the worst,
No.
but
Well,
she's
no.
definitely never going to be the best. I don't think Black Widow. She needs some fixing. That's what I think.
For sure.
You need to fix her up. What about Captain America?
Where do I have him? I have him at B tier. I sort of have
Yeah,
him where
I agree.
Angela is too. Like I think he causes enough like disruption by himself if like you know how to
He's
play him right.
really fun to play too. Like if
Yes.
you like Captain America, like you can have so much fun with this character. I love like just charging in and just like wrecking people, and then also you can deflect so many things with your shield, and then you can also
Mhm.
like use your shield to like smack people. He's versatile. That's what I like about him.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely like Captain America. Like he's one of those characters that could like win you or lose you the game sometimes, but
Yeah,
he's definitely
sometimes.
in that same vein as like Angela, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah, I could see that. All right, cool. So we both agree that he's B.
Yeah.
Okay, so new character on the scene. DD. We got Daredevil here. He's finally arrived in Marvel Rivals. People were obviously very psyched. A lot of Daredevil fans out there, especially since the Netflix show blew him up and then obviously just came back with Born Again. So I think people are pretty excited. How do you feel about this build for him?
He looks pretty cool. I still haven't had a chance to play with him yet, but
Yeah.
I'm excited to play with him soon. He seems pretty cool and OP, and then just based off of what you told me, how he can see basically everything,
Yeah,
which
we
is
talked a little bit before
crazy.
chat, and I was like, Daredevil can see everything. Even if you're invisible, he can see you because he's Matt, which I love for the lore because I'm like, oh, that's so accurate to the powers. Hate for, someone that loves playing Invisible Woman. That's me. So that makes me sad as Invisible Woman that he can just see me even
True,
when I'm
but I don't
invisible.
know. Technically, he would see you anyways.
Yeah, well, and I mean, and it also if you like Wanda also has that ability. There are some people that can
Oh
kind of
yeah.
like phase in and out. So there's a few characters that kind of disrupts.
How does that work?
Um,
Because I know with Wanda, you're like a little red scarlet floating ball in the air. Can he see your whole being,
yeah,
or
I don't
just
know if it would just be. I need to pay attention next time I'm playing as him with Wanda on the map and see what I see. But I think you can still see her. I think he can see like everything.
oh
Because
wow?
he can like sense. It would make sense because like if you're there, he can still sense you. But you would think maybe with Wanda you can. Maybe I'm wrong about that because with Wanda you kind of just turn into a magical orb. So
Yeah,
can he sense magical orbs?
you can still sort of see it, like
You could,
even when you're a
yeah.
normal.
Well,
It's just
yeah.
like
If you're
that
watching, you can
window was
close
very
it.
small.
Yeah, it's a small area that you can see. Like there she goes. But yeah, he's cool, but he is complex. And I think a lot of the times when people play him, it's a lot to wrap your head around playing Daredevil. Like there's definitely people that crush it and that are when you do well as Daredevil, like you become unstoppable. So I think he's super OP. I would say, this might be controversial. I think he needs to be nerfed. So I just want to say that. But I think he's
Mhm.
S tier just in terms of
Ooh.
potential. I think he's insane. And he's fun, but he's challenging. But he's fun.
Hmm. Okay.
I
I'll
guess.
I'll, I'll
Will
take
you
your word for
take
it.
my word for it? Okay. All right. Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. Then we got Emma Frost. I love Emma in this game.
Emma Frost. I think she's S tier.
I agree.
Like
I agree.
like her
Like,
ult alone is ridiculous. How like she just
pulls
takes
you in.
control of everyone and pulls everyone in, and then it combos well with other alts too. Like you
Yeah.
pull that alt off, and then someone else does their alt. Like it just demolishes a whole team, and then her whole diamond form, and then the fact that she could throw a shield up, and you can move that shield.
She
Like
is
I
so
think it's
fun to
very
play.
good.
So fun to play. So frustrating to play against if somebody knows what they're doing with Emma. But she's also just like a diva, and I just love her vibe in the game.
Yeah,
Although I'm still not fully on board with the voice, and I'm telling you guys, these looks, I don't know what we're doing with Emma's outfits, but aside from that, I
the
think
physics.
the physics,
Physics with Emma.
the physics when you're MVP or yeah, something else. Lately,
Yeah.
they've really been cooking with some of those physics actually in Marvel Rivals.
Yes.
They've really
Yes.
been going, and the thighs. But I like that we're doing something different. I do like actually in Marvel Rivals that I think there could be more inclusivity in terms of like the looks of characters. But overall, I
Mhm.
would say we have like some different body types, which I think is kind of cool. It's not like not everybody
Yeah.
has the exact same like it's the exact same body, just like a different face on her. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. But yeah, Emma's pretty great. I do like her in it. I love her sass. I think the writing for her is really good.
Oh yeah, for sure. And shout out to Jumbo Carnation for them putting that in
Yeah.
there.
I know. I love that they reference Jumbo in it. It's so cool. For those that don't know, Jumbo is basically a fashion designer who's also a mutant who has multiple arms, who they literally resurrected to like have on Krakoa. Although I think he actually ended up faking his death was the retcon, but he died for a while in the comics. And then
Yeah, he
he,
did.
during Hellfire Gala, was just making all the fits for everybody. I'm still disappointed that in the Hellfire Gala season, we didn't get more of the best comic fits. I feel like they left a lot out.
Yeah, they did.
And they brought in some of my least favorite ones, but that's all right. Maybe Hellfire
Maybe
Gala
next
2.0.
year.
Yeah,
Maybe they'll
maybe
do
next
this
year.
like every year.
I would love that. I would love a Hellfire Gala every year. I'd be down. So next up, we have Cloak and Dagger, which I feel like a lot of people love Cloak and Dagger. And I love that
Yeah,
Cloak
this is
and
my
Dagger in
fave.
this game is creating a resurgence in the comics. Like now we're going to be getting their series together.
Yes, I think in was it Resurrection of X or
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
the
I
event
don't
that's
know what
going
we're
on right
doing.
now.
Yeah,
They
I
they
don't
get their
know.
own title.
But they're getting their own
So
title, which is exciting. Even if I'm not up to date with everything that's happening at X-Men right now, and even if I've kind of fallen off because I just was turned off by some of the event stuff, I think it's really cool that Cloak and Dagger are getting some time in the spotlight. Well deserved. Well deserved.
oh yeah, for sure. I have them. Where do I have them? I have them as an A tier, and
Yeah, that's what I was. I'm like, I like this because you can't see. Prashant can't see the screen that I'm looking at for the tier list, but I can see it. So I'm like, I can just hover it around where I think it should go, and then you can tell me what you say, and then I can see how different we are. So yeah, I
yeah,
agree. A is exactly what I was gonna say. I think Cloak
yeah.
and Dagger's great and so
And
fun.
Cloak and Dagger is like my main, I think, healer, or probably my favorite character or characters in the game. So
Nice.
yeah, she can like with their alt, like it
Yeah.
could definitely be game changing. It could push everyone forward and moves the enemies back, and yeah, like in just going into cloak form to doing damage when you need to, and then just
And
using your cape and floating off when there's danger to get
yeah.
away from like those Moon Knight alts or those crazy alts is pretty impactful.
Yeah, and pretty accessible, I would say. If you are, newer to the game, I think Cloak and Dagger is a pretty good like starting character as well. Like it's pretty easy to figure out. The only thing that you have to get used to is the fact that you're kind of two characters in one and switching.
Mhm.
But once you're used to that, like I just feel like it's such a fun build.
Oh yeah.
Um, what about Doctor Strange, who I always think it's weird that he's Vanguard, but he is. He is that though. He tanking.
Doctor Strange. I think I have him as A tier.
Oh,
Just
okay.
just based off the shield, like how he could shield, he could float up in the sky when he needs to. That way he could heal. And then his alt is pretty amazing too. The fact like the Eye of Agamotto, and then you just stop everybody in their tracks, and
Yeah,
then it pairs well with other alts too.
that's
I
true.
have him as A. Where did you have him?
I was gonna put him at C, so I guess we can
C.
split the difference and put him at B, and say he's pretty good. Yeah, C.
Okay.
I don't play a lot of Doctor Strange. I've played him a little bit, and I do
Mm,
think that he's a great character. I think when people like Rocket as Doctor Strange, I like what you said about him being like good with other people too. Like he is a good team player Vanguard where you can when you know how to position and you know how to use him in conjunction with certain characters, with other characters in the game. There's a lot you can do with him, kind of similar to Emma, I guess.
yeah.
Emma's kind of similar in that way. They're both good like team player vanguards. But
Yeah.
you know,
Just
if you
imagine
go
him
off,
built out with the shields, and then you're
yeah,
good.
you're good. Yeah. And there's a lot that he can get around too for dealing with other people's ults because of that shield.
Hmm.
So that's pretty cool. Okay. What about Hawkeye?
For me, he falls in that Black Widow category.
Really? I see. I'd put him above Black Widow. I don't think he's that bad. I've played as Hawkeye before and actually had like some pretty good games with him. I don't play Hawkeye a lot, but I probably could because there was I think the last time I played, I was just like destroying his Hawkeye. I think with
Oh wow.
Hawkeye, it's all about positioning. It's all about knowing your map and knowing where to be and when. And he's very squishy, so you know you really need to be mindful of that. But
Yeah.
okay. All right.
'Cause
Well,
I feel like he's one of those characters too. Like hand to hand combat, he really isn't
he
the
has a little
greatest.
bit more in his arsenal than Black Widow, though. I'd say
Yes.
at least he
Yeah.
can at least hold his own for like a few seconds longer. Like Black Widow is like as soon as someone's on top of you, like you're probably dead.
Yeah, you're done.
All right, you're
Yeah.
just done. Whereas Hawkeye, you can kind of get away. It's a little bit easier, but yeah, I hear you. I mean, I haven't played him in a while either, so I'll agree. We can put him next to Black Widow, and Black Widow's also
Okay.
his bestie, so you
Oh
know
yeah, for sure.
they can keep each other company in the D tier. What about Hulk?
Let's see.
I think
Hulk.
Hulk
Where
is
do I
really
have
fun,
Hulk?
actually.
I have Hulk in the A tier actually.
Really? Okay. I'm cool with that. I was going to put him at B, but I'm cool to bump him up to A. He's really fun. I'm not good at Hulk, but I really like playing as Hulk because he's just a
Yeah,
fun
he's
time.
well. I, Hulk is very very powerful, and then like the whole fact that like you could go into Bruce Banner and like frolic away, or at least like stay in the fight a little bit, and then get healed up and then go back into the fight is pretty good.
Yeah.
Him being paired with Namor, like that's almost unstoppable at times, where you have to have a whole team change their game plan with that
Yeah.
team up, which I think is pretty good. Yeah,
Namor has some insane team ups. Can we just say? I think Namor
yeah,
has some of the best team ups in all of Marvel Rivals.
oh yeah.
He's got that new one with Hela too. I don't know if you've seen that one, but
There's a new one with Hela.
he's one with Hela, and I think it's passive. Yeah, and it's crazy. Namor's teaming up with everybody. Namor's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
team up character.
I'm just waiting for the Invisible Woman Namor team up.
Oh, that's gonna be yeah. When are we getting that? Come on, Marvel Rivals, spill the
Yeah,
tea. We know what's going on. I ship it. Okay, so Human Torch.
Human Torch. Where do I have him? I
Human
have
Torch
him
is
as
tricky.
S tier. I
S
have him
tier.
as
S
yes.
tier. Oh, I was gonna go like C or D with him.
Oh
S
wow.
tier. That's such a huge. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like when people play him well, he's crazy. He's really annoying to fight
Yeah,
against, and because
and
he's a
then like
flyer too.
yeah, the fact that he could fly, you could see everything from above. He could trap you, and his like little flame gates. Like
But
I think
like,
that's
if
pretty
you
cool.
don't know how to use your flame gates, if you don't know how to put your flames down, good luck.
True. Yes.
Because
Yes.
people that don't know that part of Human Torch and can't like make shapes, and that's the hard thing with Human Torch is really getting yourself into a position where you're in a good spot to like make your little shapes on the ground with your fire to trap
Yeah.
people, but then also not leave yourself vulnerable to getting taken out.
Right.
So that's the tricky part. I would be willing to put him at an A. Because
Okay.
I
Yeah,
hear what you're
that's fine.
saying. Because he is powerful when people are rocking it. And honestly, at this point, the only people that really play Human Torch are, people that kind of main him. I haven't really seen
Yeah.
any bad human, because now he's not the new hotness, so people aren't just like playing Johnny to play him, which is nice.
Yeah, it has cooled down a little bit. Human
Yes.
Torch has definitely cooled down.
But you know who's never cooled down? Invisible Woman. Still, I think, one of our top tier characters in my mind.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
think,
Uh, I think her ult for me. I have her S tier just
yeah,
because her ult alone is crazy. Like if someone has a Punisher and Punisher hits their ult, you just counter it with Invisible Woman and her shield, have everyone come inside, and you're good. Like
and you're good to
it's
go.
so many, yeah, so many different. Her ult alone is great.
Yeah, her ult alone, her abilities, Invisible Woman's just stacked, and she's one of my favorite supports to play. I love playing her as a strategist, and you can get a lot of kills too, even with Invisible Woman.
Yeah,
Honestly, if you know how to play your cards right.
yeah, you could push enemies away, pull them in.
Yep,
It's very very
very
good.
powerful for positioning. What about Iron Fist? Our boy Lin Lai here.
Um, I have him as like B tier.
B tier. I would have put him at A.
Okay.
Um, yeah, B tier. I feel like Iron Fist is still one of those characters that if you can get in, if you if you know how to come up and kind of get on top of people, he's crazy. And I also just love that he can jump on you like while you're flying. Like that is
Yeah.
so annoying as
Yeah.
as a flyer. I hate when he does it, but I also love that it's possible.
Yeah, he's one of those annoying characters where like while you're fighting against him, you're like, dude, like go away.
Yeah,
Like
get out
you
of
just see
here
him
with
like
that.
fighting and kicking and then he's gone for a second, you're like, oh crap, he's like in the corner healing himself, like he'll be back and then
He'll be back. But I will say the
here you
one thing
go.
is when he's healing, he can kind of be a little bit vulnerable. So like I can kind of
Yes.
see the B. I think as well, it really is about like how you approach
Yeah,
people.
he could be
So
a good character, but like sometimes once you catch on what he's doing, then
you can just
it's
stop
not
him.
as effective. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, he's not as flexible maybe for strategy. So yeah, I'll put him at B. I can see your points there. What about Groot? Our boy
Groot.
Groot.
I have Groot actually at S tier. That's where I have him.
At S tier.
Yeah,
Yo,
I
okay.
have him
I was
at
gonna say
B.
B.
Ooh,
S
B.
tier. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I guess the real cool thing with Groot is the fact that you can build walls and stuff. Like and now the walls also give you healing. Is that a thing?
Yes. Yes. So
Yeah, that's pretty
you could
cool.
block like you could block off certain areas where enemies will try to come through, which I think is pretty good. You could also block off healers. Like Cloak and Dagger really needs to see where they're trying to hit, even though they could bounce off of things. But like healers, you could block off other enemies' vanguards. That way they
When
don't
we
get
get
healed.
Kitty in this game, when we get Kitty Pride in here, Kate Pride, that's gonna
Ooh,
be interesting.
yeah,
Because will she be able to go through Groot's walls? Probably. That would be sick.
probably. Yeah, that
That would
would
be
be
pretty cool.
awesome. And then
Yeah.
crowd control too. Like Groot's ult just holds everybody in the same spot. That way, like it could be paired with another ult, and boom.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Well, do we put him between? Do we put him at A, or do
We could
I
put
do I
him
give
in
him the
A.
S?
That's
A?
fine.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like I feel like you're making some good points though for the S tier. I'm like I can see it. It is true when you come up against a great Groot, it's challenging. Great
Yeah.
Groot. It's a tongue twister. What about Iron Man?
Iron Man, Iron Man, Iron Man. I think where do I have him? I think I have him at B. No, I have him at C.
C.
Actually, I had him at C.
I'm between B and A with him. So maybe we put him at
Really?
B since we have a little
Yeah.
bit of overlap with us thinking like he could be B. I think he's just really fun to play. I'm not good at Iron Man, but I like
Me
playing as
neither.
Iron Man. Yeah, but when people are good at Iron Man, he's scary.
Yes. Yes. But luckily, like I'm normally like Cloak and Dagger or something.
Yeah.
So like
So
whenever he tries to hit me with his pulsars or whatever, then I'm like, all
you're
right,
like,
let
I'm
me
out of here.
disappear, screw
Yeah,
away. Like,
disappear.
yeah,
Unless Daredevil's there, and then good luck disappearing. Good luck with
yeah.
that. What about Hela?
Hella, I think she can be S tier because she could dominate like mid game fights. Same thing with like Namor,
Yeah.
and plus like the fact her ult, she can go high in the sky, see everything, kill everything.
Yeah. I was thinking of her at A, but I'm willing to give you the S for Hela. Hela's pretty crazy. I've only played her a little bit. I'm not like insanely good at Hela, but I could see if I played Hela more, I feel like I'd be more like I could see myself becoming more of a Hela player because she's when you know how to use her, she can be like unstoppable. She's crazy.
Mhm.
She's super OP. Oh, and then it's my boy Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah.
So I have Jeff at A. That's
Okay.
where where do you
Okay.
think Jeff?
Oh, well, obviously I have Jeff at S, but I mean, I have my Jeff plushie behind me here with the little pride hat on right now. I've been a Jeff fan since like 2020, so the fact that they brought him to the games and now we're seeing this surge of popularity with him after the fact, and also thanks to his Infinity comic, shouts out to Giru Hiru and Kelly Thompson. I hope I said Giru's name right. Who do that comic? It's Jeff. I've just love Jeff, and they did a good job with him in this game. However, I'm willing to put him at A because that big adjustment they made to him, I still feel the effects of that adjustment. And even though I've adjusted my playing style so I can still play Jeff confidently and play him well, why is he so big? He's a baby. He's giant. His hitbox is insane. He's just
Yeah, it is
support,
pretty
man.
crazy. Yeah.
Although I do love that you can shoot like all the way across the map now with your
Oh
water
yeah.
spray. That part's crazy.
Yeah, like there's times where like you could heal across the map, you get your opponents from anywhere, everywhere. We just talked about Iron Man, but like Jeff could actually hit Iron Man from down below. His
Jeff can
alt,
hit anything.
yeah, his
Yeah.
alt is crazy too. Like I know a lot of people thinking about it in like a defensive way where you could eat like the whole opposite team, but you could sort of save your team as well. You could
You
just gobble your
can.
team and
You
then
could
move
just eat
back.
your entire team and take them back if you're all getting wrecked and heal
Yeah,
them while you're doing it. So
yeah. So Jeff is awesome.
Jeff is versatile. That is the thing that I
Yes.
think I like the most about him. You can play
And if you
him
go three healers, you
aggressively,
could just go
defensively.
aggressive,
Yeah.
like shooter Jeff.
Yeah, it's
So
EPS Jeff. People still do
yeah,
that. People still do
water
that.
gun Jeff.
Water gun Jeff, here he comes. What about Gene? Got Gene last
Gene.
season.
Yes. Let's see. Where do I have Jean Grey? Uh, where do I have her? I think I have her at A. Yeah, I have her in A tier.
Same. We'll drop her an A then. Yeah, Jean's great. She's really fun to play, and I love her ult. Her ult is like,
Oh yeah,
oh, it's so
it's
satisfying.
crazy.
It's great.
Like
It's
the fact that you
insane.
can hit everyone from everywhere, like, is insane.
And the fact that you can like kind of infect people with like the Phoenix flames and like it ramps up the
Hmm.
more you hit them. I love that. I think she's really fun. And can be unstoppable. I mean, I think they nerfed her team up with Wolverine, but when that team up initially happened, that was like the craziest thing in the game. Everyone was
Yeah,
Jean and Wolverine because I was like, they're crazy. And they're married, I think, in the Marvel Rivals reality because they're from like an
they are.
alternate world. Yeah, they're. I think I don't know if it's Jean and the Wolverine together, like the
Interesting.
two of them that are married, these versions. But I think so. I think they're both from the same reality, and I think they're married. So
Interesting. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
it's kind of cute. Kind of like it.
Now I want to see like Cyclops in the game to see how this love triangle
See
goes.
how he deals. Yeah, well, maybe Cyclops will be with Emma because there's also that line that Jean says to Emma where she says that she was like, having a good time at the Hellfire Gala with a certain attendee. And I was like,
Ooh,
I wonder if that was Scott. But I don't
interesting.
know. It could have been
Or
Iron
it could be
Man.
Iron Man.
Could be Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be Tony. What about Magic?
Let's see, Magic. Where do I have her? I have her in B tier.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like B is good. Magic was one of my favorites at the beginning. I played a lot of Magic and I liked her. I still like Magic. I still feel like she's really fun, but she's definitely not as OP as when we were in the alpha. I thought she was
Yeah,
crazy.
it doesn't feel she's as strong. Maybe because there's more characters now. Because in Alpha we
Maybe.
didn't have as many characters. But like
Yeah,
her, like Black Panther, just diving the whole time was a crazy meta to see back in the Alpha days.
it was. It was a good time. And you know, she still holds up today, I think. She's still really good. What about Mantis?
Mantis, I actually have her like C D tier to be honest.
CD, yeah. I'll go with C. I agree with you. I feel like Mantis is C. I think, however, I will say I think for some people she's definitely an S tier. I've seen some
Oh
Mantis
yeah,
players that can get it, man. They're like killing everyone, healing everyone all at the same time. And I don't understand how Mantis players do it. It's like it's so
it's a lot of
impressive.
button press. Like for me, when I play Mantis, I feel like I'm constantly pressing buttons the whole time.
Yeah, you're like
Like
constantly
you do
mashing.
not, yes, you do not get a break, and that's what I don't like. And then we have another like support character that we'll rank later. I feel like Luna Snow is the better Mantis, in my opinion.
I hear you, and I would agree with that. Even though I feel like there's some cool stuff that you can do as Mantis that you can't do as
Yes,
Luna,
yeah, Mantis
that still
could
makes her
obviously
unique. But
buff
Luna
up your heroes, but
does
yeah,
a lot of what Mantis does, but better. I would agree with that. Sorry, Mantis fans, don't add us. Or I mean, do engagement. Give
yeah.
us the engagement, but just be respectful. We respect your love of Mantis. We get it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Where do I have Moon Knight? I have him at B tier.
Of course. B
Where do you
tier.
have him?
F tier.
F tier.
I
Wow.
hate Moon Knight. I do
Is
like
this the
playing
character you
him.
hated?
I hate playing against Moon Knight. It's a running joke in
Oh.
my streams. People will like redeem a hero with channel points on Twitch, and
Uh,
they will make me play as Moon Knight. Or like if I spin my wheel, if somebody supports the stream, and it's like you can pick a hero. Everyone's always like, "Oh, you should play as Moon Knight, Amanda." I'm like, "Okay, fine, I'll
the
play as
moon
Moon Knight."
haunts you.
The moon, it literally does haunt me. It literally does. What Moon
He's
Knight
like
says in the game
he's
is
like
my life.
Marvel's version of Batman.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a cool character. I think it's a cool build. I just have a personal vendetta against him, honestly. Um, I'm down to put him at C, and to
Yeah,
and to
that's
try to look past my hatred of him. He is fun to play. And I'll tell you what, once I got used to dropping my onks and stuff and placing those a little bit better,
hmm
he's really, really powerful. Like he's
Oh
really
yeah.
fun. You can really mess people up fast. Like even though you
Yeah.
squishy. And all you have to do is like be kind of mysterious with him. Like just not be so
Yeah, just
obvious.
hide in the shadows, put your onks down, and then you're good.
And then you're good to go. Yeah, good to rock. What about my boy Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic?
I have him as a D.
A
To be
D.
honest.
Oh my goodness. I was gonna say A or B for Mr. Fantastic.
Ooh, interesting.
I love
Like
him. I'm
he's one of
so
those
good at
characters
Reed.
too, where I feel like he's a tank, and it feels like I can never kill him when he's on
Yes.
the board. But when
Yes.
I'm him, like
You
I'm
can't do
squishy.
that. Right. Yeah, see, I personally feel that I am that person that when I play as Mr. Fantastic, I'm like invincible. It's about knowing, I think, when to go forward and knowing when to like kind of go back. It's about using those
Right.
defensive abilities wisely. You can also use them to push though too. So it's really, I think it's just about like knowing when to push and when to like fall back a bit.
Mhm.
But yeah, he can be pretty crazy. Although you know what, I'm willing to bring him down a bit. You said D though. Oh man, I don't
I don't know.
know.
I think he has like I don't know. He doesn't like he has like a weak range.
Oh,
You can't really move. I
a
don't.
week you could slap people. You could just reach your arms out. You just gotta
I
stretch.
I
You could
guess
reach.
I don't know.
Okay. So do we put him at B or C. I'm willing to go down to B at least.
All
I
right.
feel like his alt sucks. That's the one thing I don't like about Reed. I think
That,
his alt
yeah,
is
I think it's a
awful.
little bit goofy too.
It's goofy and it's like not like good luck. It's hard to hit stuff.
Yeah,
And there's
yeah.
certain areas in the map where it just sucks. Like certain maps,
Oh yeah,
if you're in a spot, like you're like, I just shouldn't alt at all in this area because it's not
yeah,
going to be good for me. So, yeah, all right. Yeah, you're good with B? Should we give it a
yeah.
B
I'm
or
good with
C?
B. That's
B?
fine.
All right. What about Luna?
Luna Snow, I have her at S.
Yeah, I think we agree she's S. I'm not even a Luna Snow main, and I shout outs to all the Luna Snow mains out there, man. Y'all saved me so many times. I appreciate the Luna Snow mains.
Yeah, the fact
They're
that like you can
OP.
just skate back into the fray after dying, and then her ult is amazing. Defensively, throwing the ice cube, just freezing your opponent, and then just gliding away is
I
is a
I think
saving grace at times.
that's the other thing too. She's fast. And there's a lot
Yeah,
of characters, we're going to get to one in a bit, that are slow. And speed is everything. As to
yeah,
quote Storm, I think that's what Storm says when she switches to her speed mode. But yeah, I mean, speed is powerful in this game, and Luna Snow just like has that kind of naturally built in with her skating, so
yeah.
it's pretty cool. Okay, Namor. Namor,
More.
yes,
Um,
the Submariner.
yeah, I have him as S tier only because I have Hulk up high too, and then especially
Right.
like
And so you
all
think
of
Namor
Namor's like
needs to be
team ups.
above Hulk or with Hulk?
Yeah.
Like basically at that level, yeah. I was gonna say A, but honestly, I feel like I could see the potential for S.
Well,
I could see it.
is when he has like those team ups, he makes the whole like opposing team change their game plan.
Yeah.
And those
Yeah.
squids are annoying too.
The
Like,
squids are annoying, and a well placed ult from Namor is deadly.
oh yeah,
He can really take you out quick if you're not careful. Yeah, all right. I'm willing to give him an S tier. I feel like he's proven himself in the arena. All right, Psylocke.
I have Psylocke at A.
Yeah, all right. I was thinking
You're
B or C
okay.
for Psylocke. I just can't wrap my head around playing her. That's the thing. I've played her a few times, and I'm never good at it. But great Psylocke players, they do some
I think
magic.
she's one of those like characters where you poke, like she's an assassin, so you're in and out. You're constantly poking at the opponent, and then you do the finishing blow with your ult.
Yeah, kind of similar to Magic in terms of how she works, I guess. Kind of want to go
Mhm.
in and do some poking and then come in and finish it.
Yeah, or you just like chill out in that corner somewhere where no one can see you, and then boom.
I'm willing to put her at B. Would you?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
All right. What about Squirrel Girl?
I love Squirrel Girl,
Oh, but
but I
there's gonna be a
feel
but.
like she's a C.
A C.
Yes.
I was gonna say A. A C.
A.
Oh
Interesting.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
because I feel like certain maps she's very good because there's choke points and you just
Yeah,
trap
that's
your
fair.
opponents and you just
That's
kill
fair.
everything.
There are some maps that I
But
play Squirrel Girl that I'm like, this is just not a good Squirrel Girl map because you are going to be struggling to, like, I just kind of have to, like, be behind people. Like, that's the
yeah,
best I can do because I'm like, there's not really a good vantage point for me to shoot. And because Squirrel Girl, because she's played a lot of people know what to expect with Squirrel Girl. And I will say, I feel like she's not as flexible in terms of how you can play her. So once people are just like caught on to the fact of what you're doing with her, you might be
yeah.
toast.
And then if someone has like Human Torch or Iron Man, like there's no way you and
Yeah.
Tippy Toe are hitting
Yeah, you
them at
can't compete
all.
with a flyer. That's the problem with Squirrel
Yeah,
Girl. She can jump away or she can jump into you, which is pretty
yeah.
cool.
But good luck trying to hit an Iron Man with a Squirrel Girl with a nut.
With a nut. Yeah, it can be challenging. I don't know. I feel like I've taken out a couple Iron Mans before, but it depends on the skill level of the Iron Man for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
all right. Well, all right. All right. Okay. I'm a B or C. B or C.
You can put her in B. That's fine.
We got a lot of people in B though, but yeah, all right. I'll put her in. I'll put her in B. It would hurt me to put her in C. She's one of my favorite characters to play, for sure. She's one of my favorite. What do we call these characters again? Our little DPSs.
Oh, the duelist?
Duelists. I always forget what they're called. Duelists. Yeah, she's one of my favorite duelists, I think. What about Star-Lord?
I have him in B.
Really, I would say S.
S?
Because I think he's really easy to play. And once you know how to play Star-Lord, you can go forever. Like, he's pretty unkillable, I think, with his kit. I think Star-Lord's one of those characters not as many people think about, but the people that play him, the Star-Lord mains, they know. They know. And I've played him a few times. Once I kind of figured out how his build worked a little bit better, and I was like, oh shoot, I could just kill everyone constantly.
Yeah, especially him flying in and out, like flipping in and out, like the dodge.
He's got great movement, and he's got he could just attack everybody around him. I mean, and he's also got range actually too. So that's the thing. All right, well, what did you say? B? C?
I said B.
B. All right. Maybe we'll split the difference. We can put him at A. He's pretty good.
All right.
He's pretty good. So far, our duelists for A are Human Torch, Jean, and Star-Lord. I would agree with that. They're pretty.
It sounds like a solid list so far.
But where do we put Storm?
I had Storm at B2. Where did you have her?
I would say A, but I can see B. I just think A, for me, she's A because if you can support your team well, and if you're good at placements, I think Storm can be pretty tricky to deal with. However, she's really squishy, and it's one of those weird things that, flyers are always hard because if you're a duelist, you're so squishy, and then more people can see you, so it's easy to take you out. And also, Storm is more powerful when you have her lower, right? So you don't want to be too high because then you kind of lose anything that you're hitting people with. But I think you can really support the team and get a lot of good assists with Storm. But she's not like a killer like some other people are.
And her ult's pretty good too. Human Torch, and then the Jeff NATO.
The Jeff NATO. I'll put her at B just as well because I remember when we played her in Alpha, she was crazy.
Oh yeah, she was really good.
The heck out of her. Yeah, she was crazy in Alpha. She had to be unstopped. She was too powerful, but I miss it because that is how Storm should be. Because Storm is one of the best characters we have in the comics. So, Wanda?
I have her at A tier.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think Wanda's really powerful, and there's a lot of potential for her to dominate on the map.
Oh yeah, like the fact that she could go in and out undetected, is amazing. Her ult, she just kills anything within her path, is pretty cool too. It's just that the only bad thing about her ult is it takes so long for it to pop off after you try to get it to pop off where your opponent knows what's going on. So you just have to be careful, especially Penny Parker. If you're going against the good Penny Parker, they just web you up in the middle of it, which sucks.
Yeah.
But, I really like Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, she's really cool. Fun to play. I'm also realizing, speaking of Scarlet Witch, we don't have Magneto on here, so we'll have to add Magneto.
Oh yeah, we skipped Magneto.
Retroactively. I don't have his picture here, so we'll add him in. We can do him last, and then I'll just say, Dylan, if you can just add him in. Also, I haven't mentioned, I wanted to mention this, so when we do Jean, maybe if you can just add this part, I'll just say. Also, Jean is a character that I am happy about, but I do wish we had Madeline Pryor in the game. Some people have talked about how that's the cosplay I'm wearing right now because I've been cosplaying every single day of stream. So if you want to catch me in cosplay, check out the live tab or head over to twitch.tv/fanpex13 to catch me live. All October, I'm doing a different cosplay every stream, which has been slightly hellish, but it has also been very fun. And
October.
Yeah, exactly. It's October. That's what we do. Costober. And this is a look that people have said that maybe we'll get Madeline as a skin. And I feel like if they do that, I'll be coming for them because that's disgraceful. Madeline is her own character. How dare you make her a skin? But I know Marvel Rivals has that
Yeah.
rule where they're like, we're not going to do alternates of characters. Even though they did Penny Parker. But anyways.
Yeah.
I feel like they did Penny Parker so we could have a bit of diversity in the game, which I respect. Because otherwise there'd be a lot of white people, you know? Like, a lot of these people are, are white.
I wonder with Red Hulk, like they're just gonna give Hulk a Red Hulk skin?
I guess. My thing
like,
too is that like I'm like you really don't have to. Like there's enough Hulk personas that you could do skins just for all of those, and
like
still have
Weapon H.
costumes.
You have Weapon H.
I
Like, are you
know.
just gonna...
I was like, he's his own guy. Red Hulk is also his own guy. So
Yeah,
to me, it
that's a
feels
little bit
rude.
weird. Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll watch this video and they will make Madeline a character. Please. All right, back to where we were, and then we'll finish with Magneto. I think that's the only one we're missing.
Okay.
Thing.
I have him at S.
S. S.
Yeah.
Is he really
Where
that?
did you have him?
Well, I was thinking like B. I was
Ooh.
thinking like B. S.
Yeah, I
Is
have
he
him
that
on-
powerful
I'm
for
high
you?
up on him. Yeah, I'm high up on.
Do you play a lot of Thing? You
A little bit. I think he's like a consistent tank. The fact that like he's durable, he can do a lot of damage.
I will say,
like,
you know
or
what?
cause a lot of disruption. He's sort of like
I
Captain
think
America.
I
on
do like him
steroids a little
better
bit.
than Hulk even. So maybe maybe he does deserve S. Because I like Hulk,
And then
but like
Yeah.
he's got more. I don't know. Would we say that Thing has more range, or is it just that he's more unstoppable?
I think he's more unstoppable because even Invisible Woman's push and pull can't even work on him.
Yeah, he's just stuck
He's
where he
just-
is. He's rocks.
So he's just there and very durable team protection. Like I think he's pretty good.
All
and
right.
then his ult too just stops everyone in their tracks. And then just like Doctor Strange and Emma, like if you have another ult that can pair well with that, you can just obliterate the whole team.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, I'll give you the S on that one. Okay, the Punisher.
I have him as C tier.
C tier.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking B tier. I feel like
Okay.
when Punisher goes off, he can be pretty annoying
Oh yeah.
to deal
Yeah,
with.
he was one of my favorite characters in Alpha, even now a little bit,
Yeah.
just because like I like Call of Duty and those types of shoot 'em up games.
That's why I'm
But they're-
surprised you're putting him at C, because I was like, I think you still play Punisher.
Yeah, but like sometimes the impact isn't there at times, or you're not as mobile, or you just like miss. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. And there are some ways that you can stop him for sure. So,
Oh, yeah.
like, I'll give you the C because you play Punisher more than I do. So I trust your judgment on it. And my experience mostly with Punisher is from dealing with Punisher as a different character, which he
then
can
I
be
missed
annoying, but I've
the-
also taken him out before. So, like, he is
I miss
stoppable.
the Punisher and Rocket team up. I really do miss
Yeah,
that team up.
Punisher and Rocket team up. It's so fun though how they rotate through the team up. So I'm excited for when we do return to some of the older ones and they come back around. I think my favorite team up that I miss is still Wanda and Magneto. I miss the two of
Ooh.
them. The father-daughter combo. It was a good
Yeah.
time. What about Venom?
Venom. I think I have him in B tier. I feel like he's like Captain America and
I agree.
Angela, where
Yeah.
they basically dive in, take out strategists, and then go back.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Venom is fine. He's fun. A lot of people like to play him. He's popular. He's twerking. What's to not like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
What about Ultron?
Ultron. So that's an interesting one too. I haven't really played him a lot, but I think he's B tier. I feel like he's one of those characters where you need 3 strategists to play to be effective. Like him by himself with another strategist, I feel like it doesn't do enough healing
Yeah, I would
to other
say
healers.
I just hate how slow he is. I really liked him when he first came out. And then just as time went on, I'm like, I never play him anymore. And it's just because, like, why would I play Ultron when I could play, like, Jeff or Luna or Invisible Woman? Like, there's just better strategists out there.
I feel like he's not as effective as other strategists, in my opinion.
I was going to say C or D. So how do you feel about bumping him down to C? I
C
feel
is
like
fine. Yeah, C's fine.
But he's still got some stuff. So he's still cool, but yeah, could be better. What about Loki?
Loki, I have him as A.
Yeah, I agree. I don't even play a ton of Loki, but just from the few times I've played him, Loki is so fun. And I love his illusions. I feel like there's so much you can do. There's so much mobility with that character. Goodness. You can be all over the
and the
place.
fact that you could copy alts from other characters is insane.
Insane.
I think that's
insane.
Awesome.
It's like you just have another character that's like crushing it with their alt, and you can just be like, me too. I'm also now do that, which I think is nuts.
Like I wouldn't mind seeing like more for Mystique or something, someone in this game too. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be interesting once we get like some shapeshifters in here because we haven't really seen that. So I'm very curious what they'll do because when they gave Loki even that ability, I was like, that's kind of interesting because he also is a shapeshifter, but that's not usually what you think of when you think of Loki's like power set. And I guess we have Venom. Venom also can kind of shapeshift. So there's a few, but not people that are primarily shapeshifters. So what about Winter Soldier?
Winter Soldier, where do I have him? I think I have him as B tier.
Yeah, I could see that. I was gonna say like somewhere between A and C for me. I think B is good. There's a lot of B tier people, but that's the reality. Like everyone's just pretty good. And then there are people that are absolutely amazing, and then there are people that are just not as good. But we haven't had anyone yet that's been terrible.
Right. Yeah.
What about Penny?
Penny, I have her as C tier to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can see the potential for Penny to be an A or even an S. I know a lot of people that play Penny that, like, absolutely demolish. But I feel like she's not the most fun character to play for me, even though I did play as her a little while ago, and I was absolutely, like, crushing it. So, I
think it's cool that she has, like, her spider traps everywhere and can catch you off guard.
Her spider traps are crazy,
Yeah.
And her ult is really fun.
Just her ult is crazy, and then she can team up with Rocket now, which is pretty cool. But I just don't see it, like, for me, I don't think she's like that much of a game-changing character.
Yeah, I agree. I think that you can tilt Penny with other characters.
Yeah.
She can get tilted. What about Rocket?
All right, Rocket's like near and dear to. I have him as S.
You have him as S? I was gonna say A actually, so we
can settle for A.
I mean, you know what? If you're willing to let me bump Jeff up to S,
sure, why not?
All right, all right. Let's do a little rearrange here. Rocket will be joined by his pal Jeff in S tier, and we can give both those boys S. I think Rocket is actually so fun, and I actually think there's a lot you can do with him. I've only played as him as well. Like, I don't play as Rocket usually, but there was one day where I was just playing as Rocket, like, I feel like consistently throughout my, like, 6-hour stream, and I was like, man, I understand why people love this character. He's so fun. He is so fun. I love
like
Rocket.
The fact that you can just shoot orbs, you don't even have to shoot your gun at all. You can just heal the whole game. You could scurry away. You could climb on walls. That way other characters can't get you. I've seen like Winter Soldiers try to chase me down, and I just like scurry up a wall and scurry away, and then they can't get me.
You can get away. You can bring people back to life. Like, that's crazy. Rocket is another character that I want to shout out to all the Rocket mains out there who have saved my life so many times. I thought I was dead, and then I just show up again, and I'm like, I'm
back
good.
In the battle.
Rocket's got me. Yeah, Rocket has saved me so many times. So shout out to the Rocket players like yourself, Rashawn, and the mains out there that you're doing God's work, keeping us alive. Let me tell you, support never gets enough hype. So also just shout outs to every support player that might be watching this.
Shout out to all the supports.
Support is hard to play, and it's really fun. I play a lot of support, and you never get enough support. as support. So here's some of that.
You're the real MVP support.
You're the real MVPs, yeah, in our hearts. In our hearts. So we have one more character, which I do not have a picture of, but with the magic of editing, we will add him in post. And that is Magneto. So
Magneto.
yeah,
I have him as A tier.
you have him as A tier. I was gonna say B. But you know, I could definitely see the potential for A. I think Magneto has a lot of potential to push. He's really good also at blocking damage for the team. He's a really solid, and has been since the beginning of the game, I think, really. He hasn't really shifted for me. He's always just been a really consistently great character to play.
Yeah, definitely about zone control with Magneto. Like, he's pretty good on some maps. His ult is pretty good too. He could stop those cloak and daggers. Like, when I'm cloak and dagger, I have to make sure I'm in cloak form. Whenever
when
I'm doing
Magneto's
my ult,
ulting,
yeah, because
you're like,
Magneto
I'll be dead.
Magneto will just end it.
Yeah. Magneto can be pretty great. When people know how to play him, he's pretty unstoppable. I agree. All right, so I'm good with Magneto at A. So that is our list. I don't think we missed anyone, but if we did, let us know in the comments. Who did we miss, and where would you rank them? And who are your favorite characters to play? Oh, we should do this in the other screen. We're going to switch. So that's our tier list. Gaze upon it in awe. And now we will switch back to the other screen. Switching screens. So I just want to do a little insert at the beginning where we can ask a question, because I've been doing that at the end of my videos to get people like engaging. So what I want to know from you that are watching before we get into our tier list is, who is your favorite character in Marvel Rivals, and who do you think we need in Marvel Rivals? Because there's a lot of characters we don't have in this game. Let us know in the comments. If you could have anyone, Prashant, who would you pick? New character.
Interesting. I think Colossus. I wouldn't mind seeing a real fastball special with Wolverine. That's another character we forgot. We forgot Wolverine.
Oh, Wolverine. Okay, we'll add him. We'll add him too. That's true. That's true. It's hard. There's a lot of characters. Okay. If I could add any character, it's so hard. There's so many people I want. I want Dupe. Can we bring Dupe in to the game?
Ooh.
What would Dupe even be doing? He's crazy. He can, like, move between, you know, the gutters and pages. He could, like, bend reality. I also feel like another cool one would be Manifold, who can, travel and fold reality. And I think that could be cool to see just, like, what they would do. I feel like we don't actually have a ton of teleporters, so I'd love some more of them. But yeah.
Interesting. Like what? Blink? Blink will be cool.
Blink would be cool.
I wouldn't mind seeing Morrow.
Would be cool. Who?
Morrow.
Oh, Morrow would be cool. Yeah. Basically, we want a lot of X-Men. Give us more X-Men, Marvel Rivals.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing her. Of course, Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde would be cool too.
Phasing would be neat. Yeah, I agree. Okay, switching back to this one, and we'll do Wolverine. Okay, just kidding. We actually have one more, which is Wolverine. Wolverine. Okay, so we put Magneto at A. So Wolverine. I'm thinking B. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking B as well.
It's kind of on the same level as Iron Fist for me too. Like, I feel like those characters kind of play similarly. And
yeah, but Wolverine could cut down a tank all the
yeah, he can by himself.
Yeah,
he can because he's got that healing factor though. The healing factor is pretty OP. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, B then. A very good B. Very good B. All right. Now we just got to say goodbye. So thank you so much for joining me, Prashant, and thank you everybody that watched. Problem. If you watched this entire video, it's going to be long. My goodness. We've been filming for a while.
Yeah, and I feel like we ran through it too.
I know, we tried to go as fast as we could. We definitely got caught up talking about some of our favorite characters, I think, but that is to be expected. But thank you for joining me. Make sure you guys subscribe to Prashant's channel as well and go check him out. Definitely would recommend, especially if you want to know more about, you know, how some of these games operate as well. Like, Prashant's really good, especially in Marvel Snap, at getting into and understanding like the meta and the cards. I'm always learning stuff from you. So thank you so much for joining me. This was really
Yeah,
fun.
thank you for having me.
It's
It's
my
been fun.
pleasure. And thank you so much to everyone that watched. We'll see you in the next one. And until then, friends, stay nerdy. Bye. So I just realized that we're actually missing 2 more, but I've already finished this recording and said goodbye to Prashant, so I'm going to do them on my own. But I think Prashant and I are pretty in sync for where we'd put some of these people anyways. Spider-Man, for me, is one of the most annoying characters I have ever fought against. But I will say that he is, I think, really fun to play. I feel like overall, I'd probably put Spider-Man at an A tier. I think when people are really in the element, there's a lot you can do with him. And he can just be everywhere all at once. That's really powerful. And then we have Blade. And I don't know how I forgot Blade, because Blade has also been a thorn in my side in this game. But I also feel like Blade is really fun to play as. I don't know if he has the longevity to become as much of a legend as some of our S tier characters, or even as some of our A tiers, though. I think Blade was hot when he first released, and now I don't see as much of him. So I'm going to say that Blade is at B. I think he's still a great character, though, and he's really fun to play as if you know what you're doing. He is one of those characters that when you don't know what you're doing, it just ain't happening for you, you know? And, of course, we have Thor. Thor, I think, has to be A. Like, Thor, when he's going, good luck trying to stop that guy. Thor is pretty crazy. I've played as him as well, and he's so fun to play as. Thor's my boy. And that swimsuit skin that he's got. Mwah. And also, if you like when I talk about Marvel games, Marvel things, check out this video over here.